is a recordable conversation.
Hold on, bro.
Oh yeah, you good? I'm about to mute myself and let my stream watch the video, and then they gonna tell me what they think. Am I muted? Am I muted? No, he muted himself. I'm trying to make sure I'm muted so I'm not talking in his stream, cause that shit do that sometimes. I gotta find this video on Rosie's page. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Can y'all hear me? 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 Mic check 1 2 1 2. You want beef with the team? What is you gonna do when I show up on the scene with them 2 guns drew and you and your friends could play a little 2-on-2? And if you knew half of what I knew, then you be hitting the deck. I got a tool and a vest. I should get some respect. I'm gonna make it hard for
in
the
this
other
house,
suckers to
right?
flex. Show them this ain't a squad full of sucker to test. Yeah, what y'all know about that, bro? What y'all know about that, man? Hey, chat, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Hey, all right, look, I'm gonna give it about. Hey, Bless, you can hear me? I don't know how good this works. Can you hear me?
All right, I'm back.
All right, what's good, Crow? You can hear me, right, Crow?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, bet. All right, I'm going to mute myself again and talk to my stream right quick so I can let them watch this video.
All right.
Let's see. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? Like and share. I'm going to let y'all watch this video, right? I'm going to let y'all watch this video. And I want y'all to watch this video and then hold what you feel. Who that? Who that, Nay? That's Nay? Tell her come watch this video. Oh, about what?
She said Chandler made her mad. She punched a dent in her own car.
Damn. Yo, everybody don't go nowhere. If you tuning in, give me, how long is this video? 3 minutes.
What's good, Derek?
3 minutes. Hey, watch this video, y'all. Tell me what y'all think.
Why can't I hear you daytime?
I got myself muted right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to let them watch this video right now.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
I'm about to start.
All right, bet. All right, Chad, look, watch this video. And we're going to discuss this video.
Right.
Let me turn my alert box off. So y'all.
Right, check it out.
Can you hear me still, Bless? All right, here we go.
This is the video.
I pay every bill in this house, right? And I fix everything in this house because I'm an electrician. What are you bringing to the table? As a woman, what do you realistically do other than have sex? Every lady here, I want to know, what are you bringing to the table for the man that takes care of you?
Here we go. And take notes. So what I do is I make that house that you pay that mortgage for, I make it at home. I cook the meals. I'm washing clothes.
That's $100 a week.
Don't play with me.
I can get it made.
No. You see that's where you're going wrong. It costs more than $100 a week to have somebody cook for you, to have somebody clean up after you. Because a lot of times you men become our children. All right. We dress y'all. We pick out y'all clothes. We cook for y'all.
The men complain that it started off that way, but then they start slacking. They don't do what they don't keep up with that same type of energy, but they expect the man to keep that same energy of continue on providing in that aspect. So I'm hearing the complaints. So you can speak for yourself, but a lot of women say, I don't want to cook.
Let's backtrack. I make a house a home. Okay. All the furniture you get to come home and lay up on, I pick that shit out. That's right. You know what I'm saying? When the paper towels go away in the bathroom, you know who goes to the store to get them? You know who gets on Amazon to get that? All the shit that you don't even think about that makes your life easier, I do that. You understand?
Let me ask you a question, right? Everything that you're telling me can be bought. Guess what? I can have an assistant order me paper towels and toilet paper and groceries on Amazon. Actually, I get Whole Foods delivered to my house weekly. It's a subscription. I get meal preps every week. My meal preps is $120 and I get 3 meals a day. I make myself my own breakfast. That's 4 square meals. I have another cleaning lady. She charges me $100 a week to come clean. You are only saving me $600. What are you bringing outside? Listen, if you ask a man, what is he bringing to the table? I'm bringing a house to the table.
That I can also pay for myself.
Okay, but you're not.
But I can.
But you're not.
But I can.
But you're not. And you're not willing to.
I am willing to. I was taking care of myself before I was married. married.
And then you got
Baby,
married
I
and
got a
stopped
house.
taking
I
care
have
of
multiple
yourself.
mortgages. I still take care of shit. That's the thing.
Listen, I'm not saying you can't make money. What I'm saying is what you're bringing to this table is a service that can be paid for versus what a man has to bring to the table for your life. You can't buy somebody to buy you a home. I could buy somebody to cook and clean for my house. I can't buy a person to come give me a house, give me a car, take care of me, and make sure all my bills
But I
in the house
can
and
still do that. That's what
I'm not saying that you can't. I'm saying that you're not.
I'm gonna interject here. Can I do that?
All right, so that's what we talking about. Okay, I got 2 females in the chat, man. Honestly, this is why it should be 50-50. Both pay bills, both clean, etc. They are just throwing stuff in each other's face. But I think what they were trying to say is a woman can go and a woman can't get a man a man can order food, a man can order sex, a man can order paper towels and toothpaste, and everything that a woman does is what he's saying, right? But a woman can't order a house not unless she's paying for it.
Man.
So what does a woman needs in a house? In a relationship, what is a woman gonna bring to the table
50-50,
that a man can't get?
I see. All right, so look, now that I'm rewatching this again, I feel refreshed, right? Hold on. I feel refreshed now, right? So, boom, like I was telling you earlier, right? It's not that I want to degrade what a woman brings to the table because I do not. I know the importance of a woman being home and doing exactly what she was saying, right? Doing exactly what she was saying. That shit is important. It's more important and more vital. Come on, Nay. Please join up and turn your camera on. It is more important and more vital than us men know. And I'm recently learning that meeting Grace, right? Now, I say that to say, in that argument, right? She was missing what he was telling her. She was saying what she does. He was saying what she don't. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing, right? And this is what I get from it, right? Mm-hmm. A woman, she turns that house into a home,
right?
You know, if we live by ourselves, if you live by yourself or whoever, it's a house, it's a roof over your head.
It's a resident.
Do it feel like mom's house? Do it feel comfortable and snuggy? Probably not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, when that woman come in, she lay that foundation, that carpet down to make it feel plush.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She put that aroma in the house. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying with that.
That smell good aroma. You know
I get what you're saying with that, but see, I was raised by all women. Like, I grew up in a house with my mom, my 3 sisters, and my aunt. So I don't need a woman to make my house feel homey. I already know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like,
I think bless mean home in a sense of completion, right?
No, I know exactly what he means. I know exactly what he
means. But this is my point. Just like Nate just said, right? Just like Nate just said this in the chat. In that argument, she was degrading herself, right? Because she's naming services. You know what I'm saying? She was killing her. She's shooting her. She's Lieutenant Dan in her foot. You know what I'm saying? She's shooting herself. You know what I'm saying? She fucking Cheddar Bob all on her own foot and shit, right? But what he was asking her, he was telling her, she was like, she was like, I could do this and I could do that. Yeah, you could, but you don't.
And you're not even willing to.
Right, you don't. That's what he's saying. And you're not even willing to. For the man that you want, you don't do that. So she's like, I used to pay my own mortgage and this, that, and the third. Yeah, but you got married and now you don't. So now that
because you don't have to. So you gotta think about it. Like, say.
So right. Hold on. Before you go further. Right. She don't have to anymore, right? She don't have to anymore. But that was the question above the head. Pay attention. What were you bringing to the table besides some pussy? Did you see that? You see that silence? That silence is the absentee of an answer. Thank you. That's what I'm telling you.
But see, here's the thing though. Like, it's all on what, like I said before we started streaming, it's all on what it's how it started.
Right.
When he first met her, he probably was like, "Yo, she just gotta stand there and look pretty."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She just gotta stand there and look pretty, and you know, and that's all he wanted, and that's all he needed. You know what I'm saying? But as time go on, and the older you get, you start realizing, yo, nah, you gotta kick in, you gotta do more. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I need, when I go to the bathroom, I don't want no 1-ply. I want 2-ply. Right. You know what I'm saying?
See, to me, he was talking that shit just off the strength of like this is a fact. I've been in multiple relationships and this happened like almost every time. Like, and I'm not even like, this ain't to like talk bad about every woman or nothing like that, but this is my thing. When you get with a female, she does all that shit in the beginning, bro. Like, she goes hard, she does everything. And as time goes on,
she stops.
They do stop, but let you stop on that shit. Let me stop putting this. Let me stop putting that Gucci purse around. Let me stop putting it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a problem.
It's babe. What's going on? Babe? You know what I'm saying?
We need to talk.
Now hold on. Now I see a lot of people in my chat too throwing this around. Now Crow, you heard us have this conversation before we were like. What y'all don't know is we was already arguing about this shit at like a whole hour ago. So look, a lot of people in my chat are throwing out 50-50. 50-50. Now let me go ahead and crush all y'all dreams right here, right? All y'all can shut the fuck up with that 50-50 mess, right? And this is why I say that. If you're just like what he's saying, if your household was built upon, hey babe, I got you and I'm gonna take care of you, you don't gotta do nothing, then that's your household. If your household was built upon, hey babe, look, I ain't got it like that, but we can do this together.
We can do it together.
Right, then that's a 50-50. If your household was built upon, damn man, I got this sugar mama, she make all this money, all I gotta do is stay at home and not cheat, then that's what your house is built upon. Stay with that. What he's saying makes perfect sense. What my boy Blessed Ones is saying makes perfect sense. The moment a man stops doing that role of which he was called to do, right? He instantly is shut the fuck down. He's instantly kicked out. He's instantly like alienated in his own household. Right. But a woman can stop doing what she's doing, and we're supposed to just take it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the 50 stars, Marquise.
I mean, you know, I understand that, you know, everybody's expectations is different. A woman might not expect a man to take care of everything. You know, just meet them halfway or just be there. Just knowing, you know what I'm saying? Hey, pay a bill. You know what I'm saying? Pay this money, you pay the house note. You know, let me go buy this bag or whatever. First of all, if you can't buy that bag without paying the house note, you shouldn't be buying that bag.
Yeah, for
Facts.
First of all, if you got to decide whether it's the bag or the house note, you shouldn't be buying that bag. First of all,
it shouldn't even be a thought.
It shouldn't be a thought.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But
what I bring why I don't bring nothing to the table.
It shouldn't be, you know, what each other bring to the table.
And that's
if it's gonna work, it's gonna work.
That's what he's saying. It's the same thing. Now, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, vice versa." Yeah, vice versa. We're saying the same. Hold on, don't get us wrong. We're not bashing women right here because it's the same thing. It's the same thing for men, right? It's the same thing for men, right? Because we see this all too often. Now, if a man is supposed to be doing X, Y, Z, like we just said, it's vice versa, right? Let's flip the tables. Let's do it this way. Let's say the woman is the breadwinner. And I've seen that before. I've seen many situations, many marriages, many couples where the woman is the breadwinner. Let's say, oh yeah, comment in my chat here, Nay, and I got you. Put a dot or something in chat here and I got you. So let's say the woman is the breadwinner. She paying the mortgage and she paying the car notes. She filing off the taxes. She's handling shit, right? On a business perspective. Things you cannot buy. You see what I'm saying? We're talking about intangibles, right? Things you cannot buy. We're not talking about a service here, right? And the man is at home doing the services, cooking, cleaning, washing clothes. You know what I'm saying? Now listen, the moment that man stops doing what he doing, that woman is a fool if she stick with him. Don't get me wrong. Don't play yourself, queen. You better go find you a prince that'll let you work the way you need to work. You know what I'm saying? Don't short. Yeah, comment in chat here. Yeah, comment in chat here. Don't play yourself. Don't think that we're bashing women. We're not. What we're saying here, and I think all of us are in agreement. Whatever your relationship is built on, You gotta hold yourself accountable. Lil Wayne been telling y'all for years, don't you ever get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is my thing. This is my thing with that.
You
As far as
to the left, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking on like the woman being the breadwinner thing. Okay. I got something to say about that. All right, so a man with money will fuck with a woman with no money. But ain't no woman with money about to fuck with a man with no money.
That's
It's not happening.
I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna disagree.
That is
Not
not
happening.
true.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been broke a lot of times.
Matter of fact, I'm not gonna say 100% not happening. It's way less likely.
If you broke,
It's likely.
Way less likely. I'm not gonna say never because you can never speak on everybody. Like,
hold on, check this out, Crow. If you broke, right? Broke, don't got no job, and you in the streets, you might have a fly outfit on, and you meet a shorty, and y'all start talking, and the conversation of work come up, and well, you know, I'm in between jobs.
right,
She gonna look at you sideways,
man. What?
and it's a slight chance she might come back. But it's a big chance she's not. But if a man meet a female and she say I'm in between jobs, he's still gonna proceed.
Exactly. That's my point. Like, bro, I always been the breadwinner. Not even on no bragging shit, but I always been the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. The girl I'm with now, Red, she got her own bag. She don't need me for a damn thing. I be like, babe, you need that? You need that purse? I already bought it. Okay.
Hey,
Well, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good feeling.
Yeah, facts. And it's like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't have a problem fucking with a female that ain't got a lot of money, but like, at least if you gonna come stay with me, you know, do something around this house. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask.
Right.
You know.
But to me,
Nate, join the Among Us voice chat. My fault.
Having a female in the house,
join the Among Us voice chat, Nate.
it
I'm
would
gonna pull
bring
you over.
a different
right here.
feeling, a different vibe in the house versus not
Absolutely.
being in the house. You know,
Bro,
what I'm saying?
I've been a
I'm not
bachelor
taking
like
nothing
all
from
my life,
females,
bro.
Joe. I'm not taking nothing from them.
Man,
I just know it's a different vibe when you have a female in the house, and not just any female, a loved female.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
you know,
hold on.
I want to say something real quick.
Yeah.
I want to say something real fast, and you know what? I'm gonna fuck you up with this. And I was listening to Crow talk, and I don't know what y'all got going on the east side, but on this side of the water, it's a ratio. How much sex you putting out, opposed to what you gotta do around the house.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, get that for $20.
No, not this type of sex. I'm talking about if the neck is worth it, you ain't gotta do shit. I go to work and cook and clean. If the neck is right, you know what I'm saying? You putting that thing out, I mean, 2-3 times a day.
Hey,
I do everything.
Oh, what do you mean? I got you.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? But she's not. Now listen, them dishes need to be done. You ain't been doing shit all day and can't get so you need to go do something.
No, that's what I'm saying too.
So I mean, I put up with a lot of shit. Oh, you ain't got no money? You want my money? Go ahead. If the neck is right.
Hold on. Now that sounds childish.
Right,
somebody in my chat talking about something. It don't matter about the sex. You're a fool. Yes, the fuck
right.
it does. Let me tell y'all
about
something. Let me tell y'all something about it. Let me tell y'all something about a marriage.
What does she mean about it don't matter about?
No, that's what I'm about to say. That don't make sense. Don't let nobody fool you with these depressed ass relationships saying, "Oh, sex don't matter." Bitch, sex do matter.
It matters.
Listen, finances. Listen, compatibility. Finances, sex, they all in one triangle. That's one thing that makes a relationship turn, motherfucker. The moment you take one of those things out, now you got a parallel line. And what does a line do? A line fucking falls to the ground, bitch. It don't float.
TJ, I know you didn't. TJ, I know
don't
you
ever
didn't.
say sex don't matter. Sex do matter.
Because
a lot. Like it matters a lot. Like
what? So if you're not getting it at home, you got to get it somewhere. So now that
exactly.
home again.
No.
There you go,
bro. Sex is like half the relationship, bro.
The sex out the home messed up. So it got to be somewhere.
Right. All right.
So you gonna put up with somebody nagging in your ear and they ain't giving you no sex?
Right. No, you can get the fuck out because I'll go buy a prostitute. All right, look. We got a woman's perspective in the building. We got OG Nay, aka Nay Bay, aka Big Strapper Baby in the building. What's good, Nay?
What's good, Nay?
What's good? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get a good spot because my dog's barking. Somebody outside cutting grass. It's crazy.
Oh, you sound good to us.
All
Hold
right.
on, I'm gonna turn my camera on too.
Yeah, turn your camera on. 'Cause
I'm
we want
trying
to
to
see your
see the
titties.
camera on through. Oh shit, man.
Gotta relax.
Look, all we want to do is objectify you. That's all we want to do. That's it.
No, but I feel like,
Look at
I feel like
Hey, Chad,
a lot of
we
these
made
type
it.
of conversations be generalized, and they need to be on a specific situational basis because all women don't move in with the man. Even after marriage, it's still some women that's already more financially stable or established. So really, in that situation, they would be bringing more to the table. Like I've seen it before. Like when my mom and my dad got married, my dad moved in with my mom, but only because she was already more financially stable. She already like was on her way to home ownership. So I don't think it's like a general situation to where you could be like, oh, I'm taking care of you. And I think that's what the lady was trying to say. I think she was more so trying to say like, you telling me what you can do for me, but the flip side is if you died today, I can keep it going on my own.
But hold on, but
hold on. Before you say anything, hold on, quick. Before anybody say anything, fellas, we got our first female on the podcast. Let's go, boys! We did it! Let's go!
Now let me say this, Nate. Now, Nate, you know you my girl. I fucks with you, but you got to pay attention to what his rebuttal was, right? We can't just listen to hear. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he said she doesn't, but she doesn't do it because she doesn't have to. Now, think about the flip side of that. Think about the flip side of that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just say you get injured at work. You feel me? And it's a situation to where, as the breadwinner, now you have to take a step back, and you're not providing or bringing to the table what you used to bring to the table. Right. As the woman at that point, that was her argument. I can do it though, because if something happens to you, an unforeseen circumstance that's not in the plan or anything like that, I still have the ability to pick up where you left off. I think that was her argument, but it was like they was more so coming off like they was low key throwing jabs at each other. So instead of definitely throwing jabs, logical, it was just like a whole bunch of but you don't. But I think that's why she kept saying, but I can, because if something ever happened to him, she could absolutely pick up where he left off, and they wouldn't be in jeopardy of losing their house. They would be still as stable as they was if he never got hurt or whatever the case may be.
So the question, when he move in, first thing she expecting though is for him to start kicking in. Am I right?
I can't necessarily speak on that because like, I don't know. I come from a different demographic. So, like, I see a whole bunch of different sides of the situation. You know, I don't just see, like, females, oh, I got a dude here. Now I expect this out of you. I know a lot of independent women. So, a lot of the times where the women can slow down and be like, oh, I got a man here. Let me let him handle it. They just do it on their own because they're so used to doing it to begin with.
True. But you expect him when that
turn
man
your mic up,
in,
Les.
Ask her.
Oh, okay. When that man move in, right? When that man move in, and maybe not the first week, maybe not the first 2 weeks, but after that first month, you like, yo, I need that $1,000 for this mortgage now.
No, I'm sorry, because when Deidre moved in with me, I did not expect him to pay anything. I still had it myself.
Right.
With 2 kids.
With
no child support.
Right.
That's why I said it's situational.
How long would you gonna stay there without it?
Across the board, because all females don't require the same things out of men. Some females are truly independent women to where, baby, I was doing this by myself before I met you, so I don't expect anything out of you because I was already doing it by myself.
But I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly. But my next question is this. As a woman who is truly independent in a relationship, and be 100 with me, we know it's not a black or white, but we're going to talk about this on a percentile scale, right? Let's say if we did a masses of 100 people, 100 women, and we asked 100 women this one question, would 70% say this? Would you be comfortable staying with that man for the rest of your damn life, pulling all the weight? If that man was just not,
so he got to kick in.
Right.
No, but I think that I think the flip side of that is a man is not going to be comfortable staying with a woman who's not providing him with something either. Well,
hold on.
And a man not going to be comfortable doing that.
Let me clarify. I don't mean providing with something. Let me say this right. If that man ain't putting in something financially as much as that woman, or trying to, or aspiring to, I'm not talking about if that man at home and he taking care of house and home. Then let that man take care of house and home. That's fine. Y'all got an agreement that works for y'all. No. Is a woman gonna be 100% comfortable for the rest of her life being the breadwinner? Because I'm gonna tell y'all, I have seen this time and time again. I have a lot of strong fucking women in my family. I'm talking about business owner type ass women, and I have seen marriages fail because they are so strong and they are so alpha that when they meet a man. And that man, they be with this man for 5-7 years, and then we wonder why the relationship didn't work, because you are so dominant and you don't want that man. Either you don't want that man to take care of you, or you don't give him the room to take care, or he can't take care of you. And now you feel like, I don't need this man. I can do this myself and buy a fucking rose. Or I can clean my own house. And you saying the same thing that man just said on that video. I can pay for somebody to do this shit. I don't need you. You see what I'm saying?
Block said, this is what Block said. He said it's definitely situational. Sometimes it's easier sometimes it's easier if one of the breadwinners, and one is the breadwinner and one take care of home, as long as that bag is big enough to cover everything.
Right, but we're not disagreeing with that. We're on the point of, is a woman gonna be comfortable the rest of her life? Think about
what man is going to be comfortable to sit at home and do that though?
We know for a fact, because the traditional mindset of America.
What man? What do you see? I said what man? What man?
We don't got to ask about the man thing, because we have seen men do this. Not all men.
Right. I'll move the shit out of motherfucker.
Not all men, because not all men are men. But men, as in man.
That's why I said man.
Shit, right? We have seen men do this time and time again, be the breadwinner, take care of his house, and he is happy because men take pride in that shit. Can a woman take pride in that for the rest of her life, taking care of a grown-ass man who ain't putting in financially? I'm going to tell you why she ain't. Y'all. Y'all ain't going to believe this. It's her cackling ass friends in the background.
It's the friends in the background. How
dare you, girl?
He ain't shit.
Girl, if I was making $100,000 a month, it ain't no damn way I'm gonna be taking care of another grown ass man.
That's a fact.
You know, friends, they immediately, what your man do? And she can't really say nothing.
Oh, he's at home.
No. Y'all thinking about it wrong. Y'all putting this boss woman with lesser friends. That boss female got her friends also.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Probably do this to her.
You don't have friends like that. You have friends that's on the same level.
No,
that's a fact.
On the same level. That don't mean they ain't gonna think like that.
That's the thing, though.
They still gonna think though.
That don't mean they ain't gonna think like that.
But if you're a boss,
you can take five. Okay. We got 5 business women. They all getting a bag. They all pulling 6 figures a year. They might have 3 out of 5 of them might have a husband that's pulling way more than them. Mm-hmm. So when you tell them that your husband ain't doing nothing, you know,
they gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah. What the fuck?
They gonna be like, what? Then they gonna come home, babe. You know what I'm saying, babe?
I can't speak on that because I made more than my husband.
That's facts.
Okay.
But see, that's a fact, right? And this is what they couldn't get to, because just like Nate said, they was too busy throwing jabs at each other rather than getting to this. This is the point they wanted to get to. He was trying to show her the importance of holding your partner accountable. And this goes way back to the beginning, right? Just like what we all agree on. Every household is situational. What works for me ain't gonna work for you. What you eat don't make me shit type mentality, right? So we got to get past that and go to what's the next. Hey, if the shoe was reversed, would you be comfortable with this? Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, as a man, if Grace struck being a millionaire through whatever she doing in her life, and I'm still bringing in $800 a month, I'm not gonna be comfortable with myself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, that's when you go to Grace and be like, yo,
I don't even.
I need that loan.
How comfortable she
But
is.
that's the difference between a real man and somebody that just.
There
has
you
no
go,
value.
right there. There you go. Because Grace ain't gonna let that happen. Grace gonna be like, all right, so I'm bringing in $600,000 a year. You bringing in $23,000. Okay, let's take this money. Let's take some of this money right here and get your reach bigger. Let's figure out what we got to do to make your shit pop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's. We got to get this going.
You know what, y'all? I'm gonna say this, and I feel like I gotta be doing like way more than her. Like, I like feeling like I'm doing.
I gotta feel like that. I'm that dude.
But gotta hear me out. You also again situational. And no, we're not generalizing women. We're thinking on a percentile basis. We're not generalizing any sex here, guys.
Right.
But Gotti, you're in a relationship where you love your role and your wife loves her role, and you guys have a perfect understanding of what you're bringing to the table. And from the jump, because I heard you say this last night, from the jump, you knew what the fuck she was bringing, and you knew what she was about as far as her mentality. Even if she wasn't there yet, her mentality is what you, and you was like, oh my God, I fucking love this girl, let me eat her butt type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, in your situation, that works for you, and you want to be that. You want to be able to, and I'm not gonna lie, same thing with me, because I'm gonna be honest, ever since I met Grace, I've been telling Grace, like, you don't have to do X, Y, Z. Fuck that. I'm gonna make it happen. Grace will tell you right now, that's my favorite thing to say. Grace was like, baby, I said, shut the fuck up, we gonna make it happen. I don't need you to tell me.
But that's your job as a man. Your job as a man is make her feel secure and say, don't worry about it, we got this.
The moment I can't make that happen, guess what? I'm in a fucking slump, bitch. Like,
you're damn right.
Grace will tell you, I'm gonna make something shake. They be, man, Grace, baby mama K, that's my favorite thing to say to either one of them, because they gave me the best things in life I can have, which is kids. You know what I'm saying? 2 beautiful sons. And when they ask me for something and I can't make it shake, you best believe daytime 90 on the corner selling ass or something. Because I'm going to make it shake. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta make it shake. But that's your job as the man of that house, is to make them feel that comfortable, though.
Just like Gotti said, because I want to be that for them, because they have given me something, which you said earlier, Bless, a home. More than just a physical foundation, they have given me something I can call a home. My kids are my home. They're my shelter. They're what I feel comfort in. If I don't have nothing else in this world, I got my fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? I got what I built with them. So guess what? Now, because I have these beautiful offsprings, these beautiful kids, I gotta bless the woman and the vessel that they came through. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the difference. You have to think, it's a lot of men out here that don't even care about the vessel
that's true.
It's men out here, they don't care. Like, the way you still look out for baby mama K. I mean, granted, you're not with her anymore, and yes, that's the mother of one of your children. However, you're not gonna let her go without anything. That's the difference between a real man and a boy that has a penis. Period. Because at the end of the day, like, for real though, like, at the end of the day, it's some men out here, shit, I ain't with her no more, so now only the child is my responsibility. Which, in all reality, I can't fault you for that.
That's some sick shit.
I can't fault you for that. But it's like, at the same time, if you're a man, and the fact that women literally put their life on the line to give birth to your child,
talk that talk, queen,
as a man. That's
okay, Nate, I got a question. Nate. Okay. All right. So say I got a baby mama, you know, we was together, we got a kid together. But now I'm married. So you saying I should take care, and I'm not, I don't have a situation, obviously.
No,
I don't have a
that's
situation. I don't have any kids or nothing. I'm just saying a general
situational basis.
No, I understand. I feel like every situation is different, because, like, if you're married,
you feel like I should take care of her?
No. At that point, that's a conversation that you should have with your wife.
Right. There you go.
Certain type of way about you extending a helping hand to her, then that's a conversation between you and your wife.
Okay.
But like Grace and Day, for an example, Grace does not give a flying fuck about Daedra extending any type of helping hand to Kay. at all.
And if I
but
don't
that's
do it,
still
she gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
When you're married, that's a decision that you have to make with your spouse. So no, I don't think, Crow. I don't think at that point, I don't think you're obligated to look out for her. That's something that you would have had to have discussed with her. You guys would have to have had a working relationship like that before you even got married.
Yeah, before. Yep.
That's the difference. Daedrin and Kay, I mean, they might have had a divorce, but as far as co-parenting and a working relationship, they don't struggle with that.
Right.
Whereas the another guy might be like, I hate my fucking baby mama. I'm talking about.
It depends on how the relationship ended.
You talking about PS4 John Gotti?
Definitely depends on
It depends on how the relationship ended. Now, if y'all ended on bad terms, that'll happen. But if y'all ended and said, hey, this is what's best for the child, and we're gonna co-parent and do this thing separate, but together, versus he cheated on me, F him, she cheated on me, F her, they had a bad breakup, then it's just about that child.
Honestly, I don't think at that point, if y'all not together as the child's mother and the child's father, if y'all aren't together, you are in no way obligated to take care of the mother of that child at that point. At that point, that'll be you just extending extra help. Right. You going out of your way to make sure, as the mother of your child, and more than likely the sole person that your child lives with, you're making sure that they're taken care of, so in turn they can make sure your child is taken care of. But in no way are you obligated, because baby, my obligation stopped the day we stopped fucking with each other.
Right, facts.
Now that pretty much was, you pretty much answered it right there. That was
you're not obligated.
Bless said, well, if it ended bad, then whatever. Now I will say this. I know a lot of y'all don't know, but I say this a lot. Gotti know, he heard me say it before. Me and baby mama K were toxic as fuck. All right, I told y'all, she taught me that. I thought I was Gotti laughing because he know I'm telling the truth. I thought, you know what I'm saying, you know, as a man, you think like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna fuck this bitch, blah blah blah, and I thought I was killing it, and then I saw what she was doing, and boy, it humbled me real bad, and I'm like, bro, like, so when I say like my toxicity level for her was up there, like I hated her during my divorce, but just like we were saying earlier, if you come in a relationship and y'all have an understanding about something, and that understanding is clear and it's tranquil, nothing can disrupt that. The moment we had a child, we knew nothing else mattered when it came to that child but that child.
But that's the difference between adults and kids having kids.
But that's what I'm saying. If you can reach that point, that's what I'm saying. That's my point I'm getting here. This can be a black and white kind of thing, right? If you can get to that point where stop thinking like a child, right? Stop thinking like a child. Remind yourself, there is something in this world way more important to me. This legacy that I'm leading is way more important than if she fucked my neighbor. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about it.
You gotta think about the fact that your child is absolutely going to pick up on the relationship.
Exactly. And that was the first thing we said during our divorce. We was like, bro, like, I promise y'all, the moment we wasn't even living out the same, we were still living in the same house going through divorce, right? And this is hand to God, that's baby mama K. Jaden was a phenomenal kid as far as behavior was concerned. The moment our household did a flip, I promise you, this boy was going to school smacking kids, biting people, going crazy. And they're in the moment, and the school, they see it so much, they know the pattern. They call us in like, hey, is something going on at home? Jaden's attitude is completely flipped. And that was like a wake-up call to us. We was like, whoa. Obviously, he sees something that we're not sheltering him from well enough. And so that was the moment where we separated our parenting versus our relationship. These are two different things, people. The moment you can wake the fuck up and say, being a parent is different from being in a relationship, you will 100% get everything you want as far as.
And unfortunately, though, if we keeping it real, a lot of men and women, because it's not just men, so a lot of men and women lack that logic. They think, oh, I'm not with the daddy no more, I'm gonna put him on child support, even though he very much picks up his child as much as he needs to. He very much buys clothes for his child. Right. He is very much doing what he needs to do. It's bitterness to both sides of it. You feel me? Because the flip side of that is there's also some men that'll be like, shit, I guess I'll never know my child since the mother doesn't want to be with me. You making your child suffer.
That's not a man though.
As adults, y'all can't get it right.
That's not a man though, because the man gonna make sure he there.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
a man don't make sure he didn't raising his.
And you want to know how I know? Because my boy, and I hate to do you like this, my boy Gotti, hand to God is the best. I think I'm a good dad. My boy Gotti is a dad. Like, it's certain people around me. Grace will hear you tell me. I know some dudes that I surround myself with, and I tell Grace all the time, like, damn, man, like, he do X, Y, Z. I got to try to do that, too. Like, as a parent, I aspire to be. Gotti wants 100% to be in his daughter's life all the time, every time. He wants to nurture her and raise her. And when I tell you, he has a bitter ass baby mama that will not let that happen.
I didn't even know Gotti didn't like his baby mama till last night. You would never even know. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, but you will never know because he's not. Right, and you will never know because he's not that type to openly bash her because all he wants is a relationship with his daughter. Fuck what you talking about. Gotti said it last night. I don't give a damn what you do. That has nothing to do with me. I want my daughter. I want to see my daughter. I want to be with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And I promise y'all, like I don't know how my boy get up here and stream and give y'all content every day because if I was in his situation, I promise y'all I'll probably catch a murder charge. You're not keeping my seed away from me. I tell Grace every day. I say I don't know how these motherfuckers, for instance. And this not, I'm just be open with y'all.
About to say,
Grace is
not treating your child that she only exists during the summer months.
Man, listen.
Because when I say I cannot stand
Grace's baby daddy, right? Her ex-husband. This is real fact, y'all. Let me paint this picture, and y'all tell me if we wrong, right? Y'all tell me.
Y'all ain't wrong already.
Man, listen. No, I'm gonna tell y'all. No, be honest. Don't just side with me because we telling you the story. No, I'm gonna tell him. No, I'm gonna tell him. No, I'm gonna go on, keep it cut and dry. The girl, he's in the military. He has an exemplary military career. He's been a hack. He's like an E7. Like he's a gunny now. Like he making big bang. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. This man is up there in military accolades, right?
Well, he just got there.
He recently, 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? 2 years ago. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you renew your contract, they tell you everywhere you're going to go for that whole contract. If y'all don't know, if you've never been in the service, there's no guessing where you're going to go. They give you a list of places you can go. You pick those places and they plan your contract, right? Hear me out. This man, when he renewed and signed up again, re-enlisted, as they call it, he chose to go to Hawaii after his divorce. Now, keep in mind, this is during their divorce, right? So they're divorcing. He says, I got two daughters back home. I'm going to go to Hawaii, right? I'm going to go to Hawaii and I'm going to do what's best for my career. I don't fault you for doing what's good for your career, okay? I'm not bad. I see that point of view, right? But hear me out. If you are going through a divorce and you know your time of seeing your two daughters is about to be limited way less than before because you're not living in the same household, he moves to Hawaii. Now, fast forward 2 years, right? Now, me and Grace, we live in Raleigh, and the girls are in a new school. And in Raleigh, in this area, they do year-round schooling. Now, the original agreement was that we keep the girls during the school year. He gets them for 2 months out of the summer, right? That's what he does. Now, keep in mind, year-round school, that's not fucking possible. So now he's upset, right? He's upset because now he has, another 2 years in Hawaii. A year and a half, almost, a year and a half, 2 years in Hawaii. So basically 2 summers. He has 2 summers left in Hawaii, is what I'm saying. That he's not going to see his daughters because they don't get out of school in the summer the right way. And he's mad at Grace because he felt like Grace is keeping his daughters away from him. Now, this is what I said to Grace, and when she tried to put Grace, y'all know how Grace like to talk. Grace like to go in and want to have a whole conversation and dig real deep in it. I'm a cut dry, give me the turkey type of guy. I told Grace, I said, ho. I said, nothing else you say after he's mad matters to me because you chose to go to Hawaii. Nobody picked your place of deployment. Nobody said, hey, you have to go XYZ. No, my nigga. You said, I want to go there for 3 years. That's exactly what you said. So now you have to deal with the consequences of what you are dealing with. Now tell me, are we wrong for not trying to go out of our way to make sure they stay in a traditional school setting? So you want me to go get up every morning and drive these kids 30, 40 minutes to a whole nother school just so you can get them in the summer?
No, I don't think y'all wrong for that.
Nah, he's not thinking about what's best for the kids.
I feel like you're wrong as shit. If y'all made that agreement, and they was in this setting, they should stay in that setting.
Right.
Y'all switch that up. And that can be perceived as bitter as shit. If you switch that format, if y'all shake hands, this is how we gonna do it.
Yep.
Knowing this is how I'm gonna see them. And y'all switch that up. Y'all wrong as
y'all. That's on y'all.
Now let me tell y'all something. This goes right back to what Gotti is dealing with, right? Like there is no way, and this was my point. I'm sorry, I digress. There is no way I cannot see my kids, y'all. Do y'all not know how much I fucking love my kids? I love the kids that I take care of, like my daughters, because that's what I call them, my daughters now. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be without them. The whole summer they were gone, we were sick as fuck. Like, yeah, we brag and we joke, we got FTK and we on all that shit, but in reality, I love my fucking kids. And the moment I don't see my kids, I'm sick as shit. So I don't know, just like Nay said earlier, how these motherfuckers can be out here and they be like, man, hey, we ain't together no more, so fuck her and them kids. Like, damn.
Question
I have seen and heard this from my own people that I thought was cool.
That ain't adults, man. They're not grown. They're not grown men, yo.
Before he goes to Hawaii, though, did y'all have a conversation on the type of schooling styles the girls were gonna have before he left for Hawaii?
No, because
we weren't living in that city.
We weren't living in that city. And to be honest, all schools in Raleigh is not year-round. Yep. But the type of school zone where we live at, their school district is a year-round school. It's year-round. Now, I did go out my way and try to get them transferred to a more traditional school. Yep. Because to be honest, I don't want my kids in a year-round school. I want them to enjoy their summer. Because I don't want these fucking kids all fucking year. Like, I want a fucking break. Like, come on, you think I want to keep your fucking kids away from you? No, I want them to go to you. I want to get a break.
Right.
So, no, I did try. I got denied. So, as soon as I got the email and denied it, I screenshotted it and I sent it to him. And then I got bashed for it.
Yep.
Well, I don't think you're wrong.
He shouldn't be mad with that then. You
tried. You tried to do the right thing.
He was like, well, my kids go to traditional school, so I'm going to go to Hawaii because I know I can at least get them in the summers. Right. And then y'all all of a sudden did a 180 and it completely changed. That'd be different. But, I mean.
Hold on. I just figured something out.
What?
Gracie baby daddy lives in Hawaii. Y'all didn't want to say who it was.
You finna say some dumb shit, I know.
Gracie baby daddy, Tutu Cookie. Hit me.
It's Tutu Clean.
Gavin mad as hell. Gavin mad as hell now. Gavin mad.
Live in Hawaii, in the army. We couldn't say who he was.
Yo, y'all crazy. Ain't no fucking way, my boy.
It's funny though because that's literally exactly how you would describe Tutu Clean.
But you know what though? Tutu Clean is a dad's dad too. Tutu Clean love his kids. Yeah, he love his kids. And I guarantee you, that's not to wish that on him, but if him and his wife were to go their separate ways, I know for a fact Tutu Clean would do everything in his power to see his kids. I tell you what he wouldn't do. He wouldn't stay in Hawaii and let them move back to the States willingly. You know what I'm saying? On some goof shit like, I don't want to see my kids. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Hell no.
That is crazy. Like, that's how my brother was. My brother was in the military. He got stationed in Oklahoma, ended up getting somebody pregnant. So he never came back home because there was no way I'm going to come all the way back to Ohio and my child lives in Oklahoma. So
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
It ain't no way, my boy.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm not leaving.
Shout out my best friend Stephon in the stream. What it do, baby? But yeah,
oh man, that was an intense topic, yo. I ain't gonna hold you.
There's no way I'm doing without my kids, bro. I'm
nah,
sorry.
Like, I couldn't do it, yo.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Look, when me and Baby Mama K got a divorce, this is hand to God. We got a divorce, right? We used to live on a place called Spring Court to the right. It was a street across the street called Spring Creek to the left. And what we did was we got a divorce, and then we both rented apartments, one building next to the next building. That's how they were. And I told her, I said, yeah, this is perfect. I said, now I can get to see my son whenever I want. When you want to go whoring out, you just bring my son to me. He don't got to go see all that. Just bring him on to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we did that twice. We did that twice like that because we knew for a fact, like, we needed the convenience of each other. And the moment, like, I moved out to another city, we made sure that it wasn't too far where I can't just get my son when I need. You know what I'm saying? Like, she know how I am. Like, she know me. You know what I'm saying? She know, like, despite whatever go on, I love my kids. I love my kids more than I hate you. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Respect. Respect.
Yeah, bro.
All right, hold on.
All I learned today. Oh, go ahead.
Somebody in my chat says, how do y'all feel about men who don't want anything to do with their kids, but then someone else steps up and they have a problem with it?
They need to die.
They need to grow up.
Nah, they're wasting space. You know what I'm saying?
If they don't want to be there, don't be there. Don't get mad when somebody else steps up.
I'll be honest, it ain't got nothing to do with the child. It's really you mad because somebody else clapping them cheeks the way you.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about right there. That's what it's about. It ain't about the kid.
It ain't nothing about.
It's about somebody else is there in that household doing what they should have been doing. That's what it's about.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
That's what it's about.
You're not about to sit, man. Look, ain't no fucking way, my boy.
You should be excited somebody's actually stepping up and being the father in that child's life. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I wish Jaden had a good stepdad.
It's important for these children to have both parents. Not saying both parents in the same household, but it's important for them to have a mother and a father.
You could have stepped
up.
Yeah. Only thing I disagree with is the whole I need to still, take care of my baby mama if we break up, and I'm with a whole nother woman at this time.
Don't get me wrong.
I don't agree with that.
I don't need to do anything for baby mama K. She definitely got her own. But
I'm saying even if she did.
Yeah. If like for instance, we have the type of relationship where we're still friends. So like if I was falling short on something, it's vice versa. It's been many times where baby mama K will know I'm struggling with something. I don't tell Grace nothing. But baby mama K will know, and she'll be like, slide some of my cash app type shit. And I'll be like, yo, you just cash out some money?
Y'all have a really good ass relationship.
I think that's different though. I don't think they're obligated though. Some people try to make like what Crow is saying is there's a lot of people with the argument of you laid down and created a baby with this woman, so because she bared a child for you, you have to take care of her. And unfortunately that's a misconception, because like I said, my obligation to you stopped the moment I stopped fucking with you.
Right, exactly. Nobody's obligated to their ex. You can kick rocks and that.
Like when he say he take care of baby mama K, let's just think about it like this. Baby mama K takes care of herself.
Right.
But when she do hit, groundbreaking, and she's like, I can't do this.
Right.
We
got her back. And let me make
sure. Yeah, but that's different though, because even if y'all didn't, really, all y'all would have to do is say, because you're struggling, give me Jaden until you get back on your feet. That's all y'all have to say.
Right.
I'll take my son to make sure he's taken care of while you're struggling. I wish your dumb ass the best of luck with your broke ass. Let me know when you're ready to take care of my son again. That's all y'all are obligated to say. But because of the type of people that y'all are, or whatever the case may be, y'all take it that extra mile to look out for her as well. But what Crow is saying is, what if you absolutely hate her guts, or what if she just don't deserve for you to do nothing for her no more? Should you still keep doing it? No.
Yeah. Your only obligation is to your kids, man. Your only obligation is to your kids.
And that's why
I ain't gonna lie though. See, I ain't got kids, and y'all might have just driven a wedge even farther for me to do it. So.
Sorry, Crow. Sorry.
Hey, Crow, I ain't gonna lie.
It ain't happening now, yo.
Hey, Crow, I ain't gonna lie. Look.
Not everybody is set like
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen, if you was gonna have kids, you should have had them a little bit younger. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you.
Oh yeah, I know. I know. I'm 29 now. My birthday was like 5 days ago. Yeah, it's over.
You say it ain't happening now.
Because I don't have any biological kids yet either.
I'm the best uncle. I'm the coldest uncle. I just took all the kids swimming yesterday.
He's the coldest uncle.
He said I'm the coldest uncle. Wow.
And you know what? You know why I enjoy being an uncle? Because after I took their ass swimming, got them something to eat, I dropped their ass right back. Exactly.
See, me and Gotti was dumb. We got hooked up in the warmness of that juices, and we was like,
y'all didn't know how to pull out.
This is amazing.
Pull up daytime podcast on your phone, dog. I wish I'd had you pull it up earlier. Like
he said, man,
I think with children, the mother and the father need to have those conversations for one before they even start the process of conceiving. They need to have a conversation about if this relationship does not work for whatever reason, how are we going to be able to co-parent? I feel like a lot of people don't have that conversation until they're ready to break up, and by then there's so much toxicity in it. If you have that conversation ahead of time, and that's not saying I want us to break up or you're not my for lifer, but that's just being proactive. Make sure that your partner or the other parent to your child knows exactly what you expect of them in the event that your relationship does not work. Right. So then that way you're not running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Oh, now I got to go down to the court and try to get visitation. Now I got to do, now I got to. No, y'all already had a complete understanding of what was going to happen if the relationship did not work. So at that point, you just put the plan into action.
Yeah. Hey, Crow, I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna say this because that sounded real good when they just said. But when you ain't putting your penis in her no more, she ain't gonna care about none of that stuff y'all talking about prior to. So I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, my boy. And this is the realest shit I ever heard. Yeah. And the OG told me this, and I didn't listen. And you know what? I make a point to tell all my young guns this too. This is gonna sound stupid. It's gonna sound stupid as hell. But if you ain't married to that woman, when that kid come out, after y'all get done having that baby, you go down and you get your visitation right there on the spot. It's ASAP while y'all still on good terms. Yep. Right.
Why y'all on good terms?
Why you in her? You in her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And also, like for men,
when you're in her, you're in her. Right. So it makes sense for you to do 50% and whatnot.
Men gotta make sure y'all have to make sure y'all signing them damn birth certificates. The moment y'all signature is on that birth certificate, that mama don't have 100% rights. Y'all got 50-50 rights. Yep. It's when your name ain't on the birth certificate, and now y'all gotta do this.
My brother went through that situation.
That's not true.
That's not true.
It is true, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
I know
y'all got 50-50 rights automatically for signing.
It don't help in the long run, but that's not. It's both of my blood brothers went through the same exact shit, and they mainly the reason why I don't have no kids. Like my brother BM, she left him for a lesbian, and then she named his daughter after the lesbian.
Oh God!
Oh God! Yo,
his daughter
Junior now.
Oh God!
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And guess who name on the birth certificate? His, and it don't mean shit.
But listen. This is the loophole around it. When it's kids like that, well, I know it's different in every state. I'm in Cleveland, so I'm in Ohio. I know up here specifically, even with a name change, because the father's name is on the birth certificate, they gotta sign off on that shit. And I know from personal experience, I'm in a whole relationship with a lady that has a daughter. I love that little girl. Like, I pushed her out myself, but her daddy is a hater, and he not mad because I talked to her mother. That has nothing to do with it. He's mad because he can't talk to her damn mother no more.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We tried to go get her last name changed, not to mine, to her mama last name.
Oh, and wow. So you stole his girl. You did exactly what you did to my brother.
First of all, let me tell you, bro. She'll be 10 in January. He was already out of her life. I met my stepmom.
Okay.
I've been with her mother. It'll be 5 years in December, which means I met my child when she was 4 years old. And in them 4 years, he didn't do nothing for her. He don't even know the proper spelling of her name.
Ooh. Oh, that's sickening, actually.
That's tough right there. He don't know her birthday. That's tough right there.
Yeah.
That's
and then
tough.
When we went to court for it, they said, well, because, and this how he played it, Crow. He said, well, I spelled my middle name wrong on the birth certificate. So is that still really me?
What the fuck? Why is that an argument?
Oh yeah,
who told him to say that shit?
That's the mom.
The judge was like, but you're still admitting that you signed it. You're the dummy for spelling it incorrectly, but you're still telling me that you signed it. And then the judge said, but because he did sign it, wrong or not, he has to give permission to change her last name. And she wasn't even trying to give her my last name. She was trying to give her own last
Ohio
name.
Shit, cause that ain't how it was in Illinois.
Wow.
No, that is how he's in the state. That is out here.
So in the United States in general, you can look this up anywhere, and you can also go look at any court case. Every court naturally rules in the state of the mother, because the mother is supposed to be like the natural birth owner of that child. A father
no, sir.
That's not true.
No, sir.
Listen,
all,
go look this up. Go look this up. I'm not playing with y'all. Look, trust me on this.
I used to work for JFS. That's not true at all. The job of the courts is to put you with your biological family. Them courts will force that mama to get that nigga visitation.
I'm not saying it's 100% thing. I'm saying it's like a 75-25, right? 75% for the woman and 25 for the man. Now hear me out. If that man can show where he is the more responsible parent 100%, that man will get the custody. But if that man is slipping even 10%, he will not get full custody. He will get a 50-50 at most. And you can look at any court case.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Sure.
So I understand they work for somebody. They just got opinions. Has anybody ever did any of this shit?
Nay.
I started the process of fostering a child, so I was kind of in it. But I used to work for the Ohio Department of Jobs and Family Services.
My question is no. Okay, so I'm just saying to say it just when we talk about stuff, we got to make sure we use the word like in my opinion and stuff like that. So being somebody who's been through this stuff. Y'all absolutely wrong with everything y'all saying.
No.
Wrong.
These are things
because I did it. I went down the paperwork.
No, these are things. No, these are things that I have researched because of my situation.
Your research is wrong.
No. Yeah, that's wrong.
I'm letting you know it's incorrect. I'm letting you know.
Enlighten me then on the subject because you
went through it. What they look at, and this is the number one determining factor. So when they said that, what she say? That when the baby's born, it's automatic 50-50. It's not. It's nothing until you go get that.
It is.
The government has that child.
Goes on the birth certificate. You literally have 50-50 custody of your child. And the reason I know that is because I also used to work in childcare. We used to have moms come up there trying to say, I don't want the dad to be able to come see my kid. And we used to have to tell them, baby, if his name is on this birth certificate, because he got as much custody as you, he could come see you.
That's not a custody thing. That's not a custody thing. That's a parental guardian thing. Mm-hmm. That's not custody. That's a guardian thing. That's a state thing. Guardian. Custody is government. Custody is Trust me. I did it. I didn't get my daughter last week. I didn't get her last weekend just because my baby mama ain't about shit. I know what I'm talking. Just trust me. If you don't know, just go with it. Perfectly fine. You do not have custody. You can be a guardian. Nay, you can be a guardian
until you go to the court.
Until you go to court.
Yep. When you had that child is you are the guardian until you go to the court. When you had that baby, the government got that baby until you go to the courts and get that paperwork.
Exactly.
As soon as you had that baby in the hospital, the government got her. So you might be the mom because you had her, but until you go to the courts and get that paperwork, you don't have that child. You are the guardian.
And so what he
it's said, not like I promise y'all, it's not like that up here.
Right. So look,
in Virginia is like that. In Virginia is like that.
When we went and got
every state, I'm telling y'all, Illinois. Look here, don't bring your eyes to Illinois. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. And I just went to day chat, and it's other people from Illinois, and they vouching what I'm saying right now. Yeah. I'm telling you.
It's like that.
I live that too. Like long story short, I'm trying to talk about this all day, but I lived a situation where I'm the dad. This is mom. For no good reason at all, I cannot get 50-50 custody. She in turn moved an hour away. I could not stand on my own 2 feet making more than her. And I mean she was making like $11. I was making $25 an hour. And I had my job way longer. She switched jobs every 3 months. I couldn't stand on my 2 feet and tell the judge, listen, in my household, I'm gonna be able to do the best thing for my kid. I couldn't do that. So they gave it to her. You know what I'm saying?
That's what happened to my brother. His baby mama went to the military, and when you go to the military, you gotta sign your rights over.
Yeah, buddy.
But it's different up here. That's why I'm saying it's different up here because my brother signed the birth certificate. They told her that she could not just sign her rights over without his permission. So he fought for my nephew, and like Gotti just said, because he couldn't stand on his own 2 feet, they gave the rights to my nephew grandmother.
Wow.
Fuck. But okay, finish the story. Let me finish
this whole course.
Let me get through this day. So okay, boom. That happens. Daytime voice. That happens. Now she don't bring her. I get 3, 4, 5 times of her not bringing her. I go to court like, listen, she not bringing her. I know I'm gonna be good. I'm doing good. There's no reason to tell me no. I'm hearing shit in the street. She doing horrible. I'm looking at my daughter. She ain't looking good. Hand me down this, blah, blah, blah. I go to court. Hey, listen, she ain't doing well. What the fuck they do when I take her to court?
Nothing.
They took away visitation from me.
Huh?
They took away visitation from me, bro.
Oh my god!
But you're leaning into exactly what I said earlier, guy.
So, I know, and that's what I'm alluding to. Well, there's 2 parts of this. And I want to point because they said one of them. They said they lead to they go to the mom. They do. but they also manipulate situations. And this is what I want to make abundantly clear. They manipulate situations. You heard of Doctor, what's it called? Dr. Patient syndrome. Basically, what it's saying is, if a doctor cure every patient, that doctor's gonna get paycheck.
Facts.
These motherfuckers are not gonna do what needs to be done if nobody's life is in danger.
Right. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If that baby not getting hurt,
even if that baby is getting hurt, these court systems so fucked up. Like when I was fighting for custody of a baby, the baby was only 3 months old. She was born sick. Her mom had never taken her to a doctor's appointment. Nothing. So I'm fighting for her. The courts always advocate for the biological parents. She wasn't showing up to visitations, and it was a court-appointed representative at the visitations writing down that she's not coming.
We doing our podcast.
Yeah, do you see that child with me today? She's with her mother, and they took the baby for neglect and gave her right back to her mother after 3 parenting classes?
That's crazy.
Because she's the biological mother.
Yep. Like Halle Berry and losing Isaiah. So I mean, I'm saying this shit is different. It's different. And being somebody who live this shit, man, and you go through this, and watch I tell my young guns from the rip, don't get this in the third, bro. Because it's harder to refute it and battle that in court rather than you trying to get in court with baby mama or such and such really just being a mother. That's all she has to do is be a mother. And she winning. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so that baby get her, y'all on good terms or not, y'all loving each other, let's go down the courtroom. Anything she don't want to do, you still go do it, because that was best for you.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree, because at the end of the day, if y'all don't get the court involved, it'll be like my word against his type of thing. Whereas if you get the court involved, they got all the documentation right there.
Yep.
The only issue with that is, like you just said, Gotti, unfortunately, society has taught us that the woman is the sole caretaker of children. So they, like you said, they more than likely lean towards, I'm going to give sole custody to the mother. Mm-hmm. And that's sad, because it's not always the mother that can provide that child with the most stability, because that's what it's about. It's about stability for your child.
Stefan, that's what I'm trying to tell them.
So, that's life I live. That's it. Enough about Guy, though. What was I even talking about, Barry? I want to apologize to y'all.
Tom brought some crazy mess in here, man. Talking about some stuff, man.
Look, all these past few podcasts been 2K this, 2K that, man. Fuck 2K until September 9th. All right?
Agreed.
I wanted to bring y'all something real that was going to open y'all eyes, man. Stop letting these people shortchange you and stop being comfortable in these damn relationships. You better go get what's fucking yours. Simple,
Alicia Keys' voice.
How dare you get comfortable? You know what I'm saying? How dare you let somebody take your love and take you for granted? You're worth more. I think, you know what people, fun fact, right? And I had to wake up and tell myself this too, right? People live like they have forever. I think that's what people forget. You only have one forever fucking life, bro. You have one life to live, and you don't know when that shit gonna get cut off. You think you got 40, 50, 60 years, but you don't, bro. You don't. How dare you waste your day in and day out with somebody who does not appreciate you for you? How dare you waste your love and your talent and your energy on somebody who ain't worth 2 fucking pennies? I dare not. What if I die tomorrow? I'ma never know who really loved me. I'ma never know who really down for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Man, hell no, bro. I don't have forever to live. I can fucking trip down the steps today and hit my head on the floor and be gone. And what y'all gonna say about me? Damn, that damn daytime, man. He stayed with that stupid ass girl for so long. No, she was cheating on him. Man, goddamn. Now, then you bring the cheap nigga with you to my fucking funeral.
The funeral.
He rubbed me up.
And my dad about to think about clapping your cheeks at the wake. Come on, bro.
That's a different topic, though, because you got to think. A lot of motherfuckers out here don't know the difference between living and existing.
Facts, though. But that's what I'm saying. If you are living...
Come on.
You're getting deep now, girl, because I'm talking about living, baby. Because I can promise you, the moment you find the TT to your Gotti, or the Gotti to your TT, you no longer exist. You are living now. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, being rich and being wealthy is a mentality. I promise y'all, get that financial shit out your head. Being rich is a mentality. Y'all think me and Grace, we was eating out last night, hand to God, and this is what Grace told me, and I almost cried. I promise y'all, this is not a joke. Me and Grace was sitting down eating a basic ass meal. God, we was talking about this steak all last night. It was fun. Yep. We had fun. We had a spontaneous date. We were supposed to be going to see my son before the first day of school. We having the time of our life, and we sit down, we eating a steak, and Grace looks across the table at me. She's so quiet. I'm thinking something wrong. And all she says to me is these words. She said, we might not have everything. She said, but I promise you, I'm so happy. And as a man, bro, that's nothing else you can strive to hear than the woman you are trying to break your back for look at you and say, I'm so happy. Yep. Because that's all you want to hear. That's all you want to hear. She meant that too, because she wrote us in the mind chat like, vain, bro.
She meant it too. She sent us a message like, guess what? She said, I got an announcement, y'all. She wrote it in the mind chat. I said, Grace, we waiting on the announcement. She said, I love Daedrin. In the mind chat.
That's what's up.
Now keep in mind, me and Grace knocking on 3 years. We ain't no fresh relationship, and we done had our ups and downs. But if it's one thing we understand is we know what we set a precedence in the beginning of what we are and what we will be. And I promise y'all, being rich is a mentality. Me and Grace are mentally rich. We wake up every day happy as fuck, and we missing out on a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. We are not the fucking Jeffersons, bro. We not moving on up head ass. I ain't gonna say we barely making it. We got food, you know what I'm saying? We got church, we got clothes, but motherfucker, we ain't buying houses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not doing none of that. But when I tell y'all, we wake up every day and we are happy. Find the person that is gonna make you mentally rich and wealthy. The moment you find the TT to your Gotti, bro, you gonna do just like Nate said. You gonna stop existing and you gonna start fucking living, man. I promise y'all. Yep. And that's on.
And that goes back to the original topic we started off discussing. And then it'll eliminate that 50-50 bullshit. It'll eliminate. I'm tired of being the breadwinner, because at that point, you're already wealthy just in the abundance of love and camaraderie that you have amongst the family that you just created. At that point, the whole topic that we just started off talking with today completely goes out the window, because at that point, I can't get tired of taking care of you. I already feel abundant in everything you're providing me with.
That just made my heart jump, man. I promise
man, I almost cried last night. I couldn't believe Grace said that to me, man. I told her last night. I said, "Come on, man."
Couldn't believe it either. When she said it, I'm like, "Y'all gay."
I said, "You come look, we get in the bed, right? We laughing and joking, and I turn over. Grace said, "Why you turn your back?" I said, "No, I want you to cuddle me today. I'm Little Spoon. You big
Little Spoon. Little Spoon ass.
I'm Little Spoon. You Big Spoon today."
Being a little spoon sometimes.
Hey,
no, ain't nothing wrong with it.
A lot of y'all grown ass men not gonna admit they like being the little spoon.
Ain't nothing wrong with that sometimes.
Fun, bro.
I love it.
You love it? Right, look, it ain't nothing. Look, and I tell Grace, she be little spoon, she be big spoon and wrong. Look, when you the big spoon, I tell her all the time, I said, "Babe, look, you don't gotta do nothing freaky. Just grab my dick. Just grab it." On the real. She said, "Look," she said, "But you gonna get hard." I said, "Look, I'm not gonna want to fuck. Just grab my dick. It's gonna help me go to sleep."
Imagine baseball ass.
You ain't gotta do nothing freaky. Just grab my dick.
Yeah, grab my dick. Grab my dick. You know? Look, I do this move right here. I lay to the side like this, like I don't feel that. Put my hand over my head.
Oh God! Well, you touching me down there. Oh God!
When Holly said, "Touch me on my insides."
Make me feel good.
Yo, y'all are stupid, yo.
Man said, "I love being a Little Spoon." Right, man. Right, but there's nothing wrong with wanting more. Don't get me wrong. Like, if you're not satisfied in your relationship, man, it's nothing wrong with wanting more. And I feel like this, right? If you feel like you have a person who you can inspire to be more, give that person an opportunity, especially if they're that person. Now, I say this. Don't be no fucking stoop, all right? Don't be no simp, as the kids call it nowadays. Don't tell somebody, "Hey, look, I need you to do a little more." 5 years down the road, "Hey, buddy, remember 5 years I told you I needed you to do a little more? Well, we ain't really went nowhere. I need you to do a little more." 5 more years down the road, "Hey, why you still ain't done nothing more? I asked you 10 years ago to do." Now you a simp. You stupid. Don't be stupid. If you want more, inspire more. You know what I'm saying? And be that. Shit.
Some people just ain't got it though, bro. They just naturally simp.
Yeah,
that's true. It ain't nothing you gonna be able to say to them. Yeah. They just naturally simp.
I think at that point though, you gotta hold somebody accountable. You know what I'm saying? That's not hounding them. That's not forcing.
Take your mic off the thing. Lift your phone up.
Oh, can y'all hear me now?
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, I was covering my speaker, my bad. Because we're all different, we all have different love languages. So you teach someone how you want to be loved. So at that point, because I taught you exactly what I require out of you, I have to hold you accountable when I see that you're not holding your end of the bargain. And I feel like oftentimes people feel like I ain't gonna keep beating a dead horse. That's a grown ass person. I'm tired of repeating myself. Then leave.
You gotta leave.
Because now you're just sitting there putting up with something that you've already made abundantly clear you wasn't fucking with. That's when you have to put your expectations right back on that person. So I told you what I required. And because you're neglecting to provide me with that, and I absolutely cannot waver on this requirement. Now we have to have a better conversation, a more adult conversation on how it is we could get on the same page for you to actually start making those action steps to show me instead of telling me. Or B, we need to have that more difficult conversation of going our own separate ways.
Facts.
Hey, Nate, I don't know if it's just a conversation topic, but I'm ready to leave my wife for you right now. I don't know why. I don't know. You are talking. I don't know.
No, you can't have Nate. Nate is our third wheel to our poly relationship. You gotta chill.
You was straight fire. Like, I ain't never seen you like that's in your profile picture, and I had weird dreams about you and stuff. But like,
my god, I hate that.
I can tell you right now, got it. She ain't your standard juicy.
She's solid.
Like she's relatable. Like no one like her skin and whatnot.
What'd you say?
She relatable.
Oh, they said she eatable. I was like, what?
Listen, you know what I'm saying? I ain't afraid no dark chocolate, girl. Yeah, I ain't overweight for a reason, mama. I eat all num. You know what I'm saying? Give me some of that night. Get num.
I will say this too, though. For the people out there who feel like your relationship is stagnant, or you're getting too comfortable, or like you feel like it isn't going anywhere, you have to make sure as a couple. And I was telling Grace, it's crazy. Me and Grace just talked about all this shit last night, and I did not plan on discussing none of this till this morning when I talked to Bliss, right? You have to make sure you're setting common goals as a relationship, right? Set goals. Goals make it fun. Nobody likes to sit in one spot. Give the car somewhere to go. You know what I'm saying? I was telling Grace, I said, after she told me she was happy, I said, I think it's because we always have the next goal. We're never comfortable with what we are. Like, once we achieve, when me and Grace achieve one thing, it's always like, before that can even be rewarded or awarded, whichever one is the right word, rewarded, we're already saying, this is going to be the next goal. Like, that's what we are. And the moment, and I saw somebody put in the chat, you know what I'm saying, growth is a must in a relationship. That's part of growth. You can't have growth without a goal. So set a goal together, man. It don't matter what it is. It can be the goofiest shit you think. Like, it can be anything, bro. Like, me and Grace have the craziest goals. I'm not gonna share them here because y'all don't think we weird, but we have some very strange goals. And
tell us one. What's one of y'all goals?
Huh? What's one of our goals?
One of your goals.
Have another kid.
One of your goals.
Wait, what you say, Nate?
Have another kid.
No, we good.
No, tell us one of the unorthodox goals.
One of our unorthodox goals is that we want to buy a fun van, like not a regular van. Like, we want to buy a van that's kind of like, how do I say it? Y'all remember
like
how
a
the
party
vans used to be back in the day? You used to have a couch in the back with the curtain.
Yeah.
They trying to get freaky.
Yeah, that's what they trying to do, yo.
Hey, look, I see this lady got one out here, bro.
But that's the type of goals we set. Like, it's weird shit.
That's
like,
not weird. That's not weird.
But
that's what y'all want.
But
that's what y'all want, bro.
Right. What's another weird goal we got, babe? What's another weird one? We got some strange ones.
That's not weird. That's keeping the fire lit in your relationship. That's keeping something to look forward to. And to piggyback off what you said, Day, that's basically, somebody told me if something is not growing, it's dead.
Oh, facts.
If your relationship can no longer have a place of growth, there's something that you should always learn from your partner. You guys should constantly be evolving, especially if y'all ain't married yet.
Facts.
So if we end up stagnant, what are we really doing?
So when's the date, Day?
We're not getting married. You remember when we had this conversation on setting precedences when you meet that person? On me and Grace's first date at Honey Baked Ham, because that's where the fuck we went, right?
My Honey Baked.
It was horrible. It was horrible. And I'm not gonna tell y'all the story about how bad this date was, but we went to Honey Baked Ham, and that's what she picked. And I'm talking about within the first 10 minutes, right? We talked about past relationships. Obviously, that's what you do. You bond over vices. And she was like, I'm divorced. I'm like, shit, well, I'm divorced. And about 2 minutes later, she was like, yeah, I'm not getting married again. I said, nigga, I ain't getting married again, so I hope you think I'm going to marry you. And like,
damn.
You know what I'm saying? It was laughing jokes at that time, and we were having fun. But the more we fell in love, the more I told her, like, look, I love you enough to not put you through this type of marriage ever again. So we both have an understanding where we know we don't need and this is not to bash marriages. I love marriages. Marriages are beautiful. Marriages can be everything you want them to be, as long as you have a healthy relationship. But for what me and mine, what we need, we don't want to legally bind ourselves to one another ever again. Now, that's not to say I'm not going to give this girl a beautiful ceremony and give her something memorable to put in the bank, because we might just have a, you know what I'm saying, a ceremonial marriage. That's a thing too, people. Don't forget. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is we're not going to go down to a courthouse and validate our love according to the United States of America. That's what we're not going to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to happen. And we both know we're not going to. But see,
the thing is, y'all have that understanding. You not Jim Jones got her out here like Chrissy 20 years into a relationship, and now she got to propose to him because he done made it clear that he don't want to marry her. Y'all got that understanding, and that's where it go wrong, because my brother did that. Like, he told the girl, like, I have no desire to get married, and then 9 years into it, he wavered on it. She proposed to my brother, but she did it in front of my mom, so he said yes. And as soon as my mama brought her happy ass back to Cleveland, he told her no.
What's your question?
That was a setup. She knew that. She knew what she was doing, yo.
Nah, that's funny.
She knew what she was doing, yo. That's messed up, yo.
When you gotta keep making sure, because don't get me wrong, people absolutely will change their mind about certain stuff. You know, maybe your relationship is going so good that you like, damn it, I'm gonna give this person their time to shine. They not like the person I divorced. People do absolutely change, but I feel like they were together for 9 years and never revisited the conversation about his desires. So at that point, she was supposed to make sure, hey, I remember when we first got together, you said that you didn't want to get married. Is that something you still feel? Because then she would have knew not to waste her damn time proposing.
That just brought problems. Now she done proposed. Now when mom left, now we beefing.
Right.
Now we beefing.
Right, bro.
That's crazy, yo.
We used to have this saying when we used to sell cars. I don't know if y'all ever heard a car salesman tell y'all this, but we used to say, when we used to try to explain what financing was versus a lease to people, we used to say, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you never want to finance a person. That's what we used to say. We tell people, you never want to finance a person. They go, what? We go, yeah, you never want to finance a person. You never want to meet somebody and on the first day you say, you know what? I want you forever.
Look, Dave, here you go, Dave. Stop putting lifetime expectations on seasonal motherfuckers.
Woo!
Damn, okay.
They give your life for a season. A lot of situations that we get ourselves into, whether it's a relationship, a situationship, or a friendship, it's not meant to be a for lifer. It's meant to teach you something that you can carry with you for life, but not necessarily the person. And I think that's where a lot of us, me included, that's where a lot of us as human beings go wrong. We put lifetime expectations on seasonal ass people.
Right. That's fact.
And it does nothing but it hurts us in the long run, because we had so many long-term expectations from this person. We got so many long-term goals, and guess what?
Right.
That motherfucker only in your life to teach you a lesson and skate.
Right. That goes into this next piece, right? Somebody asked me a pretty decent question. He says, how do you find someone when you always get your heart broken? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. That's part of the process. You know what I'm saying? Old folks, I know this sounds so cliche, but old folks say it all the time in the South. You got to break a few eggs to make an omelet.
There you go.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You gotta want love enough that the heartbreaks you go through, you kind of shake them off and go, you know what? I'm not gonna get down on myself. There's still somebody out there for me. You know what I'm saying? You never want to give up on love, because I promise y'all, love is out there. I mean, Blessed is vision of that. Gotti is vision of that. Daytime is vision of that. You don't want to give up on the aspect that there is love, because love is real, bro. Don't let nobody fool you and say, "Oh, love is just you know how scientists like to try to break it down? It's a chemical reaction of the endorphins rushing to your brain."
I don't want to hear that shit.
No, man. Love is an understanding. Love is patient. Love is kind, and that's not even to sound biblical. This is what love truly is. Love is unconditional. That's what I find my solace in, and I don't know about y'all, but that's my solace, right? Once I meet somebody where I feel like, and I do mean truly unconditional, right? And I don't mean in the sense of being a simp, right? I mean unconditional in the sense of like, if I fall short on my responsibilities, but no due to my own, the love you have for me won't change. That's unconditional. If I am no longer able to do something for you or to you or by you, and it's no fault of my own. Now, hear me what I'm saying. No fault of my own. You know what I'm saying? Your love for me doesn't change. Love has to be unconditional. You can't have somebody in your life who's loving you because.
Hold on. Stop for a second. Stop for a second. We just need a minute. I need the world to see this right here. Look at this man. Look at this grown man taking care of his responsibilities, yo.
You know what
Look at this right here, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at that right there, yo.
Look at that right there.
I mean, to the point that his stream got a whole Ryan cam.
Right, exactly. His stream got a whole Ryan cam, baby.
Look at that. She holding that bottle.
Yes, Lord.
And she doing her thing, yo.
And you know it's not something he just does when he gets on camera, because Ryan is beyond content with Gotti.
Bro.
Like, she's beyond content with him. So you know he's always active with her.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, she's chilling.
You know what, man? One thing, I grew up, and like I told you last night, my daddy wasn't a dad. He was around. Like I said, I had to bump into him out in the streets, and he was always cool when I bumped into him, but he was always just around. And I always kind of told myself, man, when I start having kids, I'm gonna be like the best dad in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm there for everything. I don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for it. And I just try to hold true to that with my kids. Because some things we don't realize the psychological role we play. Like, for instance, for her, I'm gonna set the tone for every man in her life and how that man treat her. Because she gonna be like I'm gonna be the one, the way I like. For instance, if I yell at her, it'd be acceptable for her to let another man yell at her, because that's what she used to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The way I care for her and the way they see me care for their mom, they'll be like, "Oh, well, you supposed to do this. You supposed to open doors. You supposed to do this."
Exactly.
You know and I feel like that's what we need more in this world. We don't need no more Kim Kardashians. We don't need no more. You know what I'm saying? China. We need women. But we gotta treat our women like women.
Yeah,
absolutely. And as dads, though, the flip side of that is y'all have to be the example of what your daughter should look for in a man.
Exactly. Yep.
You should be so cool with your daddy shit, so cold with it, that your daughter expects nothing less but her dad out of a man.
Exactly.
You told me I was pretty. My dad told me that all the time growing up. Tell me some shit I don't know.
Right. Yep. You gotta do better than that.
Like that.
Yep. Ain't nobody tricking my baby.
That's where people go wrong at, and I think that's why women say like, "Oh, my child don't need a father," or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But it's like and I'm a woman, and I still feel like there should be still sometimes, especially with your sons and your daughters, there should still be some type of fatherly figure that can teach your son how to be a man. But the flip side of that is there should still be a fatherly figure to teach your daughter exactly what to look out for in a no good ass man.
Right.
There you go.
Because a lot of the times what happens is all the daughter does is look for somebody she sees in her daddy. My daddy didn't treat my mama like nothing, so apparently that's how men treat women.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say this. It really starts from birth. There are different complexes that we go through in life. Edifice complexes for guys, electric complexes for women, and it shows why it's vital to have these two roles. Now, that word that we assign, dad, mom, that's a word that we assign. You know what I'm saying? But so far having that figure, you know what I'm saying? It's so far as development wise in our minds, it's human beings. somebody has to be in that role.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I learned that from my psych class. You know what I'm saying? Old name.
Hey,
K3 Gotti right there.
Now, what you call said, Nandi said, it's hard to find love when the world revolves. That old school love and marriage is not the norm anymore. And for someone like me still wanting this, I feel left and stuck alone, and I feel like I have to adapt. Hold on. And it sucks. She said, like, I'm not good enough or I don't bring enough to the table. She said, then it makes me feel like I have nothing to do but change. And it sucks sometimes because I'm trying to push through it and stay positive. Now, I will say this, Nandi. There's how many people on the earth, y'all? I don't know the number.
It's somebody for somebody, bro.
I can promise you.
I don't know where your standards are, what you require.
You are not the only person who wants that old school love.
Yep.
You just got to look, baby. I promise you are not the only person that wants what you want. There's somebody out there looking for exactly what you're looking for. My advice to you would be change how and where you're looking. That's what I would say. If you're not finding something, clearly it ain't there. Change how you're looking and where you're looking. And I bet you find it. Because that's what it took for me. I used to look for women in a certain place, boom, boom, boom. I wasn't.
He used to be in the club. You want to know what I'm saying? You want to know what my problem was? He used to be in the club.
You want to know what my problem was?
Oh, word? You see the way she
They
danced?
used to look for him in the church when he was playing that piano.
Thank you, Nate. I used to want to look for women in the church because I thought that's what I needed in my life. You know,
you're trying to get him a good, wholesome woman.
Man, listen, that's what I thought I needed. You want to know where I found my woman at? On Tinder.
Okay.
The most unholiest app of them all. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like Pornhub, Tinder. Like that's like the level. You know what I'm saying? So like when I say change how you're looking and where you're looking, I promise you, it's somebody there for everybody. You would never know me and Grace met on Tinder if you met us. You wouldn't know. People still don't believe when we tell them that story. People like, how y'all meet? I'm like, I super liked and she swiped right.
Listen, if Ye I'm not trying to tell her business, but that's how Ye and her wife met. And if you've ever seen Ashley and Ye interact with each other, that shit be so pure and so genuine. Like that shit be so dope to see. Like, and not even because they on the same side that I'm on, but because it's refreshing to see two people that genuinely love and are in love with each other with literally no stipulation, no condition. That is refreshing to see. People say that they love their partner unconditionally, but really they don't know what that means because the moment the nigga lose his job, you fucking his friend. The moment she lose her job, you hate her guts and don't want to. That's conditional. I think people a lot of the time they don't know that what they think is unconditional actually has a lot of conditions on it. So I think for Nandi, one of the things you might just have to step out your comfort zone.
That part.
Yeah.
Sometimes you grow the most being uncomfortable.
Facts.
Yeah. You know, I think the dude she's looking for, and it's just what I'm thinking. The dude she's looking for maybe in St. Louis.
He might
maybe about 5'6".
Okay.
He might be a
you know what I'm saying?
He might have a daughter named
Ryan.
Yeah, may have a daughter named Ryan. You know what I'm saying? I just know what I think, Nadi. You know, just make sure. I mean, you gotta explore all options. And remember this. This is the most important thing. Alicia Keys knew Swiss Beats was for her. He just didn't know that Alicia Keys was for him. So he made a mistake prior by being married. And Alicia Keys said, "No, let's get it together." So don't be afraid to take what's yours, Queen.
Hey, my best friend from Michigan just said, he said that also goes into the other guy's question about finding somebody even though you get your heart broken. He said there is no way for you to know what is acceptable or not acceptable until you personally go through it. And there's no way that you can teach your children what to expect or not to expect if you don't go through it. Now, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I 100% would agree with that. And not just because that's my best friend saying it, but Grace will tell you, I only learn from experience. That's me. Yeah. When I grew up, I learned a lot from watching my family do something. And I said to myself, I don't want to be that. And so I did a lot of watching and saying, nope, 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 nope. Once I got like 18, 19, I was like, but what if I do this? You know what I'm saying? And now I tell people like, damn, Daytime, oh shit, man, you know so much about XYZ. How the fuck you know that? Because motherfucker, I done failed at it. That's the only reason I know. The only reason I know that stove is hot is because I burnt myself, motherfucker. Like, and I tell people and they laugh, Kiki. No, I'm being dead honest. The only reason I know what I want in a relationship is because I've had the most epic relationship, at least in my mind, fall apart. You know what I'm saying? I've had the one that I treasure the most leave me. So now I know what I want. I know what to expect. I know what to give. I know what to take. You know what I'm saying? So I 100% agree. You know what I'm saying? I'm a trial by error kind of guy. Like, you can't tell me something ain't for me. I gotta see it. Like, you can't tell me that food's spicy. Bitch, I gotta get a spoonful.
I gotta taste that
shit right quick. Oh, damn.
You the kid that touched the stove after your mama told you caution is hot.
I swear to God, Nate, I was that kid. I'm telling you, I need to see it. Thank you, James, for the 200 stars. No cap. I'm that guy. And that's just me. And
I think you can appreciate the lesson that you learned from the situation more by you being the one that lived the situation.
Exactly. And I feel like it instills it in you more because the body's natural core is muscle memory. People forget that. The number one way the body learns anything is muscle memory. Like, I hate to say it again, but like if you're a kid and you're running and your mom's cooking and you grab the stove, holy shit, that's hot. Next time you come in that kitchen, your mind gonna remember that shit was hot. Stay
away from that. And see, that's why I personally don't believe in forgive and forget. I believe in forgiveness, but I'm a damn sure remember. Why? So that I can remember how it made me feel. So that way I don't allow myself to be in that situation or that position to be felt like that again. No way. I will absolutely forgive you. And me saying I'm not forgetting, that's also not me bringing it up to you. If I forgive you, I should not keep constantly bringing it up to you. Right? So I absolutely forgive you, but I cannot forget for myself because I have to make sure I'm not allowing myself to put up with something that I've already been through. It already hurt me. I've already had to forgive someone for doing this to me. So I'm absolutely going to remember because I need to remember how it made me feel.
Yo, hold on. This is real deep.
I'm about to, I gotta go take my girl to go get some food, bro.
I gotta get ready to go too. I
appreciate y'all, my boy.
I appreciate everybody. I'll see y'all next Monday, man.
Big shout out my boy Bless One Gaming. Y'all go check him out. My boy Almighty Crow. These are two great content creators right here. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go check my boys out, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in.
I appreciate everybody, man. I'm out, yo.
I just want to get to this before I go any further. Before we go any further with the three we got left, right? And this is deep. Lisa says, honestly, a lot of people don't love their self enough, let alone know how to properly love the next person, and that's the biggest issue. Man, I promise.
Absolutely. I feel like if you can't love yourself first, you can't love me. Because you should never love nobody else more than you love yourself.
Man, I can probably.
Like, if you don't love yourself, how do you expect somebody to love you?
I feel like if you can't love yourself, how do you even know how to love somebody else?
That was exactly what you're going to say.
Emotionally and physically.
Exactly.
I'm going to be real with y'all because, I hate to say it, like, if you don't know what makes you come, how can I make you calm? If you don't know what makes your heart tick, how can I know what makes your heart tick? You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds stupid, but I feel like that's what you get into. And men, we laugh at this all the time. But when you ask your woman what you want to eat, and she go, "What you want to eat?" That right there, that's that problem. She don't know. She don't know herself enough. Now I get to the point where I ask Grace, "Hey, what you want to eat?" If she don't got no answer, she go, "I don't know. I order food. I don't got nothing to say to you because I know you. You know what I'm saying? I know what makes you tick. I know what food makes your heart go. You know what I'm saying? I know how you like to be touched. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's facts, man. You gotta know how to love yourself, man. Because if you don't love yourself, can't nobody fucking love you. How you gonna teach me how to do something you don't know how to fucking do?
Right.
That's the blind leading the fucking blind, motherfucker.
Right.
90 with their great 1,000 stars. Thank you, baby. Turned up, man. Y'all been going crazy with stars today.
Thank you, 90.
Shout out to 90.
Man, we shout out to 90, man. But man, y'all, I'm glad.
I'm gonna get ready to slide out too, man. Yeah. I just want to say, Nate, don't be a stranger. Little breath of fresh air, you know that?
Yeah. Thank you, Gotti.
And I was mad at you last night for going off like that, but you know what?
Gotti.
She was being mean last night. Even I left the street. In
my defense, because Day knows me really well. In my defense, I was trying to play it cool until I couldn't anymore.
that lasted for like 3 seconds. You came in the stream going off on people, but all is forgiven. I forgive you. I love you like all over again, man. Like you just amazing. And shout out to Daytime 90 for being Daytime 90. First and foremost.
Man, big shout out to y'all. Y'all motherfuckers amazing. I love talking to y'all. I can really talk to y'all motherfuckers all day because I told y'all are some of the greatest minds, at least I know. You know what I'm saying? And just like you said earlier, it's something to learn from everybody, bro. I learn from Gotti every day, whether he know it or not. You know what I'm saying? I learn from Nay every day. The people around me, y'all are some fucking amazing ass people, bro. And all thanks to what we do in love, which is streaming, right? It's the only way I'm gonna know y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So hats off to y'all, man. Like big salute. I love y'all motherfuckers. No cap.
Gang. Bah, bah, bah. All right, y'all.
All right, chat. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Big shout out to Nebe giving us a female perspective on it today. It was epic. It was great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this podcast and I'm going to upload it on YouTube. So if you don't subscribe to my YouTube, definitely go do that, man. It's Daytime 90. Just look it up on YouTube. You'll find it. Hit the sub button. I think I'm going to start posting all the podcasts up there. I'm going to go re-download the previous ones and put them on there in order so we have a whole episode thing going. Thank y'all so much. We be back next Monday at 11, same time. Thank y'all so much, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for partaking. Lisa, I like the fact that you in here. I wish we can get you in here as well next week. So if you want to try to make some shake with your job, let's do that. Wink, wink. No, motherfucker. So let's get that popping for you. All right. Y'all make sure y'all have a blessed night. I'm gonna be back later. Like I don't know. I might do something. Let me take a little break, get my mind right. I might pop up another stream. So I don't want to keep streaming late. You know what I'm saying? I want to stream and then have my nights to myself. So I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much, man. And Stevie, shut up. My titties ain't showing.